The opinions expressed in the video you are about to see are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
I love a big roomy bow rider. Today, this one's the 215 BR by Bayliner. We're going to take it on a full test and performance review. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve.
The Bayliner 215 BR has a length overall of 20 feet 6 inches, a beam of 8 feet 2 inches, and draws only 3 feet 1 inch. With an empty weight of 2,838 pounds, full fuel, 2 people on board, plus test gear, we had a test weight of 3,435 pounds.
Getting into the engine compartment, a little bit difficult. There's a small notch in the upholstery where you reach under and way up to flip a release. And I'd like to see something different, a little easier to operate. Once inside, clear access to the MerCruiser 5.0 MPI 260 horse engine. Plenty of room all around. There's storage to either side, so you can easily climb inside and get some service done. Way over to the other side, got a battery in the back. I'd like to see some covers on the terminals. And the battery's supposed to be able to support a force without moving, and it clearly does, so they've got it secured nicely. The battery switch right in front. The engine hatch itself, supported by 2 beefy hinges and gas assist struts. Bayliner went with the black face Faria gauges, which match the panel quite nicely. Notice the little sunscreens molded in over the gauges, and full instrumentation. Depth gauge is optional. I'd like to see the engine control be moved a little bit forward, because when I'm going at full speed, my knee kept hitting the trim switch. There's tilt steering, and notice the bottom of the wheel is flattened so that you can swing your legs back and forth without hitting the wheel.
For performance, the 260 horsepower MerCruiser brought our 215 BR to a measured top speed of 46.7 miles per hour at 4850 RPM. At that speed, we were burning 19.4 gallons per hour while getting 2.4 miles per gallon for a range of 80 miles. I found best cruise to be at 2500 RPM and 22.2 miles per hour. Now we had a measured fuel burn of only 5.2 gallons per hour, which meant that we were getting 4.3 miles per gallon for a range of 144 miles, of course with a 10% reserve. The 215 reached planing speed in 4.2 seconds, continued accelerating through 20 miles per hour in 7.2 seconds, and passed 30 miles an hour in 9.8 seconds.
Upon accelerating, the 215 comes up to about 12 degrees. Once you get up on plane, the bow comes down and then it rides nice and level. Once you get the 215 up on plane, you're going to start bringing the trim up to just about the 1/4 mark on the trim gauge. If you go any further than that, you're going to start getting a little bit of porpoising, and you can combat that by bringing the trim back down 1 hit at a time. The steering is 2.5 turns lock to lock, and I find that the 215 cars real nicely through the turns thanks to the hard shines. Bayliner really seems to have gotten the visibility right on the 215. Sitting down in the seat, I'm looking straight through the windshield, and up on the bolster, I'm up above the windshield frame. Well, that's our full test and performance review of the 215 BR by Bayliner. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.